Good morning to everybody on YouTube. How's everybody 4th of July weekend going? I hope it's been going well. Bree and I are headed back to Vegas soon. Along with my youngest child and his wife, Basil and Britt. Not sure how many times I'll be going live by the end of next week, but I'll do my best, maybe once, twice. Just a heads up for everybody. Alrighty, I think we're all set. I think we're live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, X, and TikTok. We're going to go over a whole bunch of things today, mainly training stuff. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yep, we're definitely live on TikTok. That's good. Let's get this thing cranking. Maybe. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We had a blast over the 4th. Brother came over, friend, Bree was here. It was just fun. A lot of good fireworks, a lot of good food. There we go. All right, now where were we over here? I think we're live. All right, can everybody hear me on YouTube okay? Yes or no? Good morning. Who is that? Kagan? Good morning, Mike Glowinski. What's up, Glow? Number one. Boy, Glow, what you doing? What's up, Mike? Good to see you. Glow. What's up, Sog? What's up, Ryan? What's up, Kagan? Welcome to the channel. EAU Kagan. Kagan. Good to see you. What's up, Sog? Ryan. That's really kind of... All right. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. Sound is good. Thanks, Glow. All right. Boop, doo, 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 doo. Oh, man. Oh. This is some results of the latest results for our little robot, a little Bree-bot. Bree-bot. Do-bot. Bree-bot. Bop-bop. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. As I just said, Bree and I are heading out soon to go back to Vegas again. Yay. With family. Yay. It's always good when you can travel with family. Of course, the worst part about it is going through the Atlanta airport. What a fucking pile of shit. Atlanta airport's an international airport, busiest airport in the world, but the most inefficient pile of crap TSA bullshit you ever have to go through in your life. Can't stand it. Can't stand the Atlanta airport. Getting through the security checks at the Atlanta airport has to be the biggest joke on the face of this earth. Their lines are longer than any Disney or any Universal lines for any ride. Pile of. I swear, if it wasn't so ridiculously expensive, just the waste of money, I mean, $10,000, $20,000 to fly private, it's just, I can't waste that kind of money. I'm sorry, I don't care how rich I get or what, I'm not doing it. So we have to fly regular. What a pile of shit Atlanta airport is. Those people, they think they actually have like authority and stuff. God, that's a fucking joke. All right, what you're looking at right here is history, actually. Morning, Lazarus. Good morning, Kev Alderman. What's up, Kev? What's up, Lazarus? No, not even close. Good morning, EA. Morning, Justin. What's up, Justin? Thank you for dropping in. Good morning, Kevin. Tuned in while headed to my workout. Nice. Nice, Kirk. Glad you're working out. Me and Bree worked out late last night. Well, later for us, about 7, 8 o'clock. I don't know what time it was. We have that clear? No. Yeah, we have the clear glow, but it's still a long-ass fucking line. It's a joke. It is a fucking joke. And you give people like that any kind of authority whatsoever, they think, take it off. Remember when we were flying during the COVID bullshit? Where your mask isn't good enough. Wear your mask. This mask. Oh my God. If I could have smashed him into 1,000 pieces, this one guy, oh, you can't wear a hoodie. You have to be in a shirt. Bree was wearing like a little half hoodie thing as a shirt. Oh, God. What a joke. Joke, joke, joke. No, it's not getting ready to drop. The reason why it's not getting ready to drop, it's calling out good trades, and obviously the vast majority of them you can see are winners, but that's unacceptable. No, we're not doing this. Not until you see all these green am I getting ready to drop, and it has to be tested for a little bit and stuff, but nonetheless, it's coming along. You know, we're on our second iteration, the second version, soon to be third. Keith is coding the third as we speak. Well, he's probably sleeping right now, but was coding the third version of the robot. The good news is everything we do for the robot is going to make the UNO reverse signals even better than they are. Just wait till you see what happens. Holy shit, is it going to be amazing. It's going to be, so the UNO reverse is going to be a mini robot, right? And the actual fully automatic robot will be the actual bots. It's only going to be calling out SPX and NAS, and then we're going to have a separate bot for every symbol that anybody wants to get. You can get a customized robot built just for you. If you want to only trade gold, you can trade only gold. If you want to trade only EURUSD, you can trade only EURUSD. We're going to have different sizes for the bots. The number one thing I can stress about the robot is this. If you are supporting Bree and I while we develop this, and have supported Bree and I, and are in the signal service slash sniper, either or, you're going to be getting the robot for a few $100s a month. A robot with 90 to 95 to 100. I want 100% accuracy, to be honest with you. I don't see why this thing should lose a trade. There should be no reason for the robot to lose a trade. But if it loses one or two here or there, I guess I'll be okay with it. But again, the biggest thing is if you're not, that robot would be sold for, I'm going to go with 750 low, couple 2,000-3,000 high, depending on the size of the robot you get, maybe even 4,000 or 5,000. And by the way, this isn't going to be a one-time fee. This is going to be monthly. So someone's going to be spending $1,000. Hopefully they make more than 1,000. Demo trade only, of course. The robot will be coming with, just so we're clear, the robot will be coming with a demo switch that you can flip on and off at your own. There'll be a warning on that. We're not here to trade anything with real money, but there'll be a demo switch that will be programmed into it. You can, it'll become pre-programmed to trade demo. If you choose to do otherwise, that's on you to do otherwise. Me and Bree have nothing to do with that. But yeah, it's making calls, it's reading things, it's giving us the times in, the entries, the closes, all that good stuff. The robot will be here within, I would say the robot would be here by Christmas or before. We seem to do pretty good with our timelines. Most time we're ahead of schedule, sometimes we're behind. But, yeah. Can't wait, says Lazarus. I know, right? So again, to those of you who are supporting Bree and I, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate you very much. If you're in the Stan store, you can go ahead and offer to sell. You can become an affiliate. A lot of you have asked, and we have a lot of affiliates over the years. A lot of you have asked to become an affiliate, and we had a program, but now we have every single thing. So for instance, we used to only have the ability to have an affiliate for $575 for the year. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but the reality is we needed to be able to have you guys make monthly income. Now you get monthly income off 30% off the 250, 30% off the tier 1, 2, 3 signals. You'll get 30% off the robot sales when that comes out, because Stan has upped their game. Now Stan has the ability to track monthly indicators, monthly product sales. So if anybody out there wants to do affiliate marketing with us, you have to get a Stan store, which I think is like $39 a month or something, $49 a month. And then we would create custom products for you. Those products would be put on your store, and people would click it, and that's it. It's as simple as that. And then you'll make 30% of your money no matter what. So I think that's cool as fuck. Good morning, Grant. So for affiliates, for those of you who, and there was a lot. I mean, we've probably had about, I don't know what we're at now, maybe active, not too many, maybe a dozen or two. Total, we're probably over, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 affiliates we've had. And I know the number one issue they always had, they couldn't make money on the monthly. I don't know. I think it's exciting. If you guys knew how much we made per month per store, and we have 3 stores, I never have to trade again a day in my life. Thanks be to God, we're so blessed. If you guys understood that you guys can do the same thing I'm doing, wow. Any questions? Need your own stand store. Like, I don't know what the fuck they charge, $39, $49 a month, something like that. And then we create custom products for you. They'll have your initials at the end of the product. It's tracked by Stan. Everything's through Stan. It's really, really good. They're very good. I got to give Stan credit. Unlike some other places we've dealt with, Stan is by far the best program. Okay, so no one has any questions over that? Awesome, we'll skip on over it. I mean, some of you could literally do so good, you know, signing people up and getting them into it's just amazing what can happen to change for you guys. I mean, you don't need too many 250 sniper signals, right? 250 sniper signals. Let's see something for a second. Times 30. So you'll make $75 a month. Are you kidding me? You get 10 people at 750. My God, you guys can make, so if you got, hold on, $75 a month, and let's say they're doing the, so that'd be actually be, the sniper plus the rifle would be $300. And we're not even talking about the robot yet, which everybody's going to want from their sister to their brother, times 30. So you're going to make $90 a month minimum, $90 a month on each sale, times, I don't know, say you can get 50 people to do it. That's $4,500. What the fuck? Example, why not sniper 250, rifle 50. You make $90 a month times 50. $4,500. I mean, I don't understand. Some of you guys maybe don't understand the power of affiliate marketing. But just look at this simple example right here. You can promote a product that changed people's lives, to get people retired, and if you get like 20 people, you can make $1,800 a month. If you can get 30 people, $2,700 a month. If you can get 50 people, it's $4,500. Are you kidding me? Talking about the easiest fucking money. Whatever. I think that's Easy peasy. I don't know. Anybody have any questions over that example? I was shocked. And that's low end. Say you got them to do the sniper, the rifle, the tier 1 signals. Are you kidding? That would be double. If we did tier 1 signals, the minimum there is $150 a month times 30. That's another $45 a month. All of a sudden, it's $135 a month per person times 20 people. You're making $2,700 a month. That's most people's pay. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't give two fucks whether you do it or not, but if I had the chance to make money, promote something that actually helps people and works, holy fucking shit. Yeah, I'd be doing that. I'd be doing that in a heartbeat. All right, so no questions. Sevens, you guys are all good on the affiliate marketing. We'll change topics here. No sense of beating a dead horse. If you guys aren't interested, that's fine. It just seems like a no-brainer to me. I'm like, Jesus. It's a big deal when you get the monthly income now. Before, we didn't have that option because Stan couldn't do it. For the first 2 or 3 years, Stan couldn't do it. Pays a lot of bills. I mean, can you imagine? You help 20, 10, 50, so you have, let's just say there's 10 people, 10 of your closest friends or people just come along because you're making money. I couldn't imagine. Because then you're talking about the robot's going to be shit. $300 a month minimum profits will be $1,000 a month, 30% profit to you guys or your thing. I mean, I don't know. I would have been thrilled to do that. I would have fucking marketed the hell out of this thing. All right, well, we're good. Enough of that shit. If anyone has any questions, ask away. All right, now, let's get you all set up for market open. Let's take a look in a book. Oh, TradingView. TradingView has a sell going on right now. Where is it at? Just a few hours left. I did want to promote this because I don't get any kind of money or kickback. I'm just trying to help you all. This is nice. This is really nice. 80% off. 40% off for the plus, 70% off for the premium, 60% off for the expert, and 80% off for the ultimate. Are you fucking kidding me? $50 a month? Yeah. Cheap as dirt. Beautiful. Just so y'all know that TradingView has a little Independence Day, and I don't mean little. And there's only 16 hours left. Okay, so that's for you guys to know. My system runs on TradingView. And yeah, that's cheap. That is dirt cheap. $17 a month for premium. $50 a month for ultimate. Dude. Cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Dirt cheap. Good morning, Larry Cooper. All right, so that's just that. Just want to make sure you guys saw that. Whoa. What the hell was that? We still live? What the flying fuck ass shit was that? Oh snap, I don't think our internet's up. What the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? Might have to kill the feed on TikTok for a minute. I'll be right back. Wow, what the system is asked. It might be Lazarus. All right, give me a second. I'll be back on TikTok. Well, let me pause this. Hold on. I think I can pause TikTok or something. All right, let's see. Wow. Are you guys still with me on YouTube? Is anyone still with me on YouTube? I think we're back live on YouTube. Damn. Why is my TV acting funny? That is too funny. So, yes. That is wild. I have no idea how you're seeing this. Okay, now let's see. Damn, I'm trying to take out the whole fucking thing. I mean, wow, that was quite the power surge there, wasn't it? What's up, Rayman? Too many windows. No. That was the whole house. The whole house flickered. The whole house went out for like 2 or 3 seconds. That is funny. All right, let's get you all set. Here we go. All right. What's up, J-Dog? All right. Let's take a look and see what's going to happen for you guys. Oopsie. Nope, not that one. All right. Oh, these are my... Oh, shit. I need these. What you're looking at are the blue lines are the signals. You guys don't have a clue of what I go through to get things ready for everything. Or Keith. Or Bree. Wow. Let's see. Can I do it another way without messing this up? Probably not. Huh. Well, let's, I might have to take away some of my stuff. Not ideal, but we've already marked it. Things that make you say, All right, let's get my call outs for everything then. Let's see, are we going down to the 3-minute blue line? 2-minute blue line. 2-minute blue line's been hit. Sell stop to the 3-minute blue line. Sell stop towards the 5-minute blue line. I would never play a sell stop. I never do. Well, rarely do. 45 minute. Let me see right here. 90 minute buy stop. US 30. Let me zoom in a lot here. Oh, absolutely. Love this. 30-minute buy stop, US 30. Take profit 1, 44,578. 44,616. 44,635. 44,674. And then it will go above 44,872, and it will hit a new record high. Whether that's this week or next, I don't care, but it's going there. And that is
demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
US 30. YM1, sell stop to the 3-minute blue line. A much better trade is the YM1 90-minute buy stop. Take profit 44,960. Then 45,200 to a new record high. NAS 100, 3-minute, 5-minute sell stop. Take profit 1, 22,780. Then it will hit a new record high going over 23,000. NQ1, 3-minute, 5-minute sell stop towards the blue lines. Wouldn't take those. Look to do your buy stops. 22,946, 22,989, eventually going over 23,100 for a new record high. I've been calling these record highs correctly when all of you thought tariffs were bad and that things were going to go down. I did not. I told you tariffs were bullshit. It was going to go up to new record highs, and it has. Just to be clear. Take profit 1, 6,239. 6,246 for SPX 500. Perfect take profit 6,255, 6,283, and then record high for SPX 500. ES1. Take profit 1, 6,287, 6,298, 90-minute buy on all indices. 6,305 is a perfect take profit, and then it will go above 6,335 for a new record high. And that is your indices.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Okay. What's up, Damien? Yes. Had sound the whole time. Nice, Glow. I have no idea how or why. I trade options. Does it work with options? 100% yes. It works with Nadex binary options, win or lose options, yes or no options. It works with Tradingview options. Yes, my system works with all things. If you go inside the Discord here, you go underneath your hold on. Oh, hold on. Prayer requests, please for nope. Yep, the call outs. You go underneath your call out rooms. Well, they post them everywhere, so it cracks me up. And here's one of our gentlemen. It works so well. He's bought his own house and made his own trading system. Made his own brokerage house. Let's see. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Well, at any rate, I don't want to really get into too much of that, but you'll see the where the hell? My God, there they are. All right, so inside of here, you'll see Tommy and different folks depending on when and where. Oh, let me move over. Hold on, let me move TikTok over here. All right. Here's Kick posting some of his. This is through, I don't know, because he uses so many. He has a $300,000 funded account. He turned into a $3 million funded account. Today on this day was 93% win rate, 93.5% win rate, $4,500 day for Tommy. Max drawdown was $35, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's his history and stuff. So yeah, very, very good. That's just Tommy. Let me move this over again. And then usually people just start posting up everything in here. Let's Kick again. Parker, John, Parker. And they just post their wins. And I'd say about half of these people are doing option trading, funded trading, Tradingview, you know, whatever version of that is. I post a lot of things in here too, by the way. And there's Kick again. There's Mr. C again. Let's see. Mr. C again. Parker, Matt, John, Kick, Ruben, Persistent. Here's a whole bunch of more. I think Mr. Gold posts in here, and then just people with their wins. And I'd say about 50-60% are trading options. Yes, it works with options. All right, let's go over gold now. And then we'll go over Bitcoin, and then I'm going to finish up with my I use signal calls to trade options with Robinhood and Fidelity. Nice. Is Fidelity still Thinkorswim? I'm not sure. Thank you, Kirk, for speaking up. Yeah, they do. I use signal calls to trade options with Robinhood. Yeah, we have a signal service too. Smart man, Kirk. What's up, Larry Cooper? All right, gold, silver. Looks like they all flipped to positive. Let me see on gold specifically here. Gold, I told you it was a buy. Keep telling you it's a buy. Tell. All right, gold is a 10-minute sell stop. To the 3-minute blue line, I would never play a sell on gold. Never, ever, ever. Gold is a permanent buy, like everything pretty much I call out. Permanent buy until otherwise noted. Gold is also, and more importantly, a 12-hour daily buy. This is where gold will be going. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Gold, take profit. Well, you kind of already hit take profit 1 right there. You see that off the yellow line. Next, take profit 3,348, 3,366, 3,417, and then gold will go above 3,500 as a new record high is hit for gold.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
As I told you, silver will be hitting its record high. Oops, someone's having a lot of questions over here. No, that's Schwab. Oh yeah, Schwab bought them. I can never keep track of that. They keep getting bought out. Isn't it better to trade stocks over securities? If you don't have my system, it's not better to trade anything. If you have my system, you can trade any stocks, securities, you can trade anything. System works on every symbol, over 1,000 symbols that can be tracked on. If it can be tracked on TradingView, it works. Doesn't matter what. Gold as in GDX. Don't know. Gold here is XAUUSD. That's what gold is. I'm sure each place has their own little term on gold. Wait, are you trading futures? You can trade futures if you like, yes. As an XAUD. Morning, John Parker. What's up, John? Yeah, just stick around. Or here, do this, Rambler. Since you're new here, I'll teach you how the trade. You're going to have your mind blown out on how long you've been trading for. And remember, if anybody would like to come on the live, oh, I can't do it this morning. Well, I mean, I guess I could. Well, we'll see. At any rate, just let me know. Now, silver, on the other hand, as called out correctly. We've been calling out gold correctly for the last 3 years with 0 losses, just so we're clear. Silver is still a daily buy. Silver will be going over its record high, $37.16, and silver will go over $38 and then $40 an ounce. That's silver. If you had my system, you'd have been in silver down here, $30. Hell, you'd have been down here at $23. Yeah. So anywho, that's silver and gold. They're called out.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Okay, I don't know what GDX is. I don't fucking care. If you can chart the symbol on TradingView, you can trade it. So if you can see my system work on it, you can trade anything. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Told you about XRP, by the way. Let's start with that one. XRP, I can tell you the shorter term, but the long-term XRP weekly, 3-weekly buy stop. XRP has already gone back to 224 as I told you it would. Actually, it's already gone back to $2.10 like I told you would. Take profit 1 hit, take profit 2 hit. Next, take profit is $2.39. Then XRP is going back to $2.50, then $2.55. Then XRP is going to $2.92, then $3, then $3.50, then $4. That is XRP. That's exactly what's going to happen to XRP. Whereas if you look over, now I can do shorter term. I know some of you like shorter term trade. I'll come back to those. Ethereum is a 3-week monthly buy stop. Ethereum take profit 1 has already been hit of 2,631 and 2,500 actually has been hit. Ethereum is going back to 2,800. Ethereum is going back to 2,900. Ethereum is going back to 3,000. Ethereum is going back to 3,500, then over 4,000. That's Ethereum.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Bitcoin. Easy peasy on this one. We've been calling Bitcoin correctly since $26,500 over. That's my first Bitcoin call in 2023. Over 2.5 years ago, I called it to go over 70,000. I'm telling you exactly where it's going to go now. It kind of already did what it needs to do, but we can look at this a little differently and try to grab you a little more money here. It's a permanent buy. Bitcoin is never a sell until otherwise noted. It is a 2-hour buy stop. Bitcoin take profit 108,800. It will be going back to 109,600. And as I called, the first person ever to be calling 110, 115, and Bitcoin is going to 120.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Okay. So, Rambler. This is how the system works. It's very, very straightforward. Give me 1 second to pull something in. Imagine I don't have enough trading view charts open. That's funny. Okay. Now, if you trade with, for instance, which is put on here, head and shoulders, you're going to see a whole bunch of things. So let's say we're looking at, well, he was talking about gold. Let's go over to gold. You can see my system with and without my system, the ways of trading, and you're going to laugh your ass off how easy my way is and how silly the other way is. For instance, right now, 12-hour buy stop on gold. My system is a buy stop on gold. What is confusing just looking at the system is you have lower time frames that are buy stops, higher time frames that are sell stops. So what do you take? Well, Damien, it's not confusing at all because my system actually has rules. Good morning, Tony Gonzalez. Gold back up. Horn too. Good morning, Tony Horn. No, this is exactly, see, if you actually follow rules, you can make a system. And when you have a system, it's step by step. So when you're trying to be confused, you go over to your rules right here, and the rules say, as always, blah, 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 beginners, keep checking the 5 minute. The order in which, here it is, number 2, the order in which safety trades develop are 1 second, 5 second, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, they form an order. So you're not confused. If you want to trade fast and it's a sell, a short-term sell, you would take the sell. There's nothing confusing about it. So for instance, to give you an example, and I'll move this over here a little so you guys can see it better on TikTok. Hold on, let me move this whole thing. Ah! All right, right there. This is what happens, and you'll see this time and time again. Hold on 1 second. Oh, come on, really? Let me see if I can get this to go back. Oh, it's because the thing blew up. Fuck, hold on. I forgot the power went out here for a minute. Weird as fuck. Oh, really? God dang, fuck. Stupid ass power. Hold on, maybe I can do it this way. Okay. Now we're good to go. Okay. So for instance, you can play the sell stops as I called earlier, or you can wait for the 1 second to flip the green and 3 out of the 5 to turn the green. And you can play the buy stops, which will be happening for your like ES1, US 30s and that type of thing. So no, the system is very exact, step by step. Just by the system. Good morning, Kevin. Can you look? What's up, DL? I sure will look at that for you. No, I'm not in California. Never would I live in California. Oh, Jesus. But we might be living in Vegas for 6 months here soon. Good morning, Coach. Good morning, Argentist Luna. And yes, DL, I will look at EURUSD for you. Let me finish with Damien and Rambler, though, so they get a little more. So yeah, there's nothing confusing about it. The smaller time sells create the larger time frames buys. That's all you have to remember. You can see it once you have the Uno reverse indicator on your system. You'll see that that's how that flows. So these short-term sells that you're seeing, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minutes, they're just forming the higher time frame buys. I can't flip these over. We're testing something right now. Well, technically I can flip these over. Hold on. Time frame 1, be 5 minute, and then 15 minute, and then 30 minutes. So you guys can see how they're being formed. You'll laugh your ass off. 45 minute, 90 minute. Did I hit the wrong one on that one? 2 hour. Yeah, this is great. Hold on. Okay, now you're going to see this is just so logical. There's nothing confusing about it. You're going to see where this is all coming down, and then over here you're going to see the buy stops form on the higher time frames. So these short-term sells actually literally create the BSs, the buy stops on the higher 45-minute buy stops. I'm calling it a 90-minute buy stop. It's going to dip a little further, so these will turn into 90-minute buys. And then that's it. So total 100% logical. All right, so Damien and Rambler. So here you go. So how am I able to make these call outs? How am I able to code a robot? Because it's step by step. The robot's going to take into consideration everything that's been developed over the last 3 years. It'll have a 90% win rate, or I will not release the robot, to be clear. Let's go over to here. All right, now, with and without my system. If you try to trade the old ways of trading, good luck. If you try to trade the old ways of trading, you're going to have problems. Okay? What do I mean? The old ways of trading suck ass. They do not work, and they work once or twice here or there, and then they are never consistently profitable. Your best shot at anything to be consistently profitable will be my system. Okay? Why and how? Well, this is simple put. We have gold right here. You're going to see the same patterns, the high probability setups as referred to by ChatGPT. You can see right here there was a buy stop and gold went up. You can see right here there's a buy stop and gold's about to go up. It hasn't started its ascent yet. Gold will be going up past where I told you, 33.89 and 34.38, whatever. These are buy stop patterns. If you look over here with a raw chart, or I actually have different things on here right now, but there's nothing being called. You can't trade a raw chart. I don't care what people say. Oh, price action. All you need is, no, you don't. That's bullshit. You can't trade a raw chart. No one can. So you try to put on all the loser ass indicators. I tried them all. Every one of my members have tried them in the past. You come over to here. Right here, the old ways of trading. I'm talking about your quote-unquote technical data, which is neither technical nor accurate. I'm talking about the news sucking ass. Do not ever, 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 they never work, never will work. Price goes up and down solely because of the market is manipulated. They are not leaving a $7.2 trillion a day Forex, for instance, market to chance. You wouldn't leave. If you had a business that produced $7.2 trillion a day in business, you wouldn't leave it to chance. That's just my opinion, but it's a fact. I'm sorry, but it is. So we know where it's going to go ahead of time because of the system. If you think RSI works, you know deep down in your heart it doesn't. Think about it again. And if you thought Fibonacci retracement worked, it doesn't work consistently to be profitable. You know it doesn't. If you think looking to the left, look to the left. I remember somebody was teaching me when I first started out, look to the left, look to the left. It fucking doesn't work. Ascending, descending wedges do not work. Support and resistance 1 to 99.999% does not work. Head and shoulders does not work. RSI, volume, VWAP. Yeah, I know all the fucking ways to trade. I've been trading over 10 years. So to like earnings, the stock, no, it doesn't. News is the biggest joke there ever was. Matter of fact, I'm going to start a new segment, mocking the news. China and Uganda find double the gold deposits, and it doesn't go down, supply and demand, it goes straight up. A broke clock is right? And you don't have to take my word for it. Here's the studies on it. 93% of all day traders quit within 3 years. Why would 93% of all traders quit within 3 years if the old ways of trading worked? Obvious answer, they would not leave. Conclusion, the old ways of trading suck ass and fail us. So once you get the old shit out, you can get the new stuff in. You have to unload a bus before you can put new people in the bus. You have to unload somebody from a tax cap. You have to unload your mind's silliness of what you thought was correct way of trading. They trained us wrong. I'm going to go out here and say it till I'm blue in the face. The establishment has trained us to trade wrong forever. There's no way. I swear, even if it was 50-50, like you just took a guess and you're 50% right, well, they've trained us to be 93% wrong, and I'm telling you, it's 99.9% of all traders fail and lose and do not make money. The only traders, day traders, the only traders that can possibly make money, and you have to be a mentally challenged person if you didn't, would be if you were in a long-term trade. Everything always goes up. But to try to do what I'm doing, day trading, I don't believe anyone out there is doing it other than people that are in my system. I don't believe it for 1 second. Not George Soros, not any of them. They're doing fractional trading where they're taking a fucking 10 ticks and calling profit and getting out of the trade. Give me a fucking break. It's not trading. I actually teach you how to trade, how it's going to go up and how it's going to go down. Now, how easy is my system? I get that all the time. Well, it's not that easy. It's hard. It's the fucking easiest thing on earth if you don't fucking whine and actually try to learn it. The old ways of trading, useless. The correct ways of trading, look. This is how easy this is. When you see this repeating pattern right here, when you see green, 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 red, green, green, buy, stop, it goes up. Every time, look, back here it went up, back here it went up. Every time this happens to be 12-hour gold, actual gold. Green, 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 red, it went up. Green, 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 red, it went up. Green, 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 red, it went up. Green, 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 red, it's going to go up. It's going to go right back up to this orange line, then up past this previous high. Now, my sniper indicator tells you exactly when, and I have other things, but this pattern repeats. So let me show you how simple this is to trade. And this is for, we're going to use Damien as our example here. So let's grab a hold of this right here. Nope, that's our cool-ass logo. Where the hell did my thing go? Hold on. Look at that. Look at that animated logo. Isn't that not fucking cool? Key J. Palmer, Keith's son, the coder. Look at this shit. I think that's so fucking cool. Anywho, that's not what we want. Sorry. Let's get out of there and go back over to here and see if I can grab it from here. Yeah. Okay. This is an analogy. This is the equivalent of Damien swimming to the bottom of a pool trying to pick up a coin. Okay? Damien gets pushed up and pulled up because he can't get to the bottom of the pool. So where's the analogy? Well, let's take a look. There we go. All right, so Damien's the red. The red over here is my indicator, the bullshit detector. It's trying to go down. Red means down in my system, green means up. These three people underneath Damien pushing up, that is the equivalent of Kirk Brown, Tony, and Rambler pushing up Damien. That's these three indicators right here, green, 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 red. Then above Damien, he's getting pulled up, green, green, green. You see the green of my indicator showing you that it's really going to go up. These are the three green swimsuits. Those are three green people. That's the equivalent of Tommy, Joe, and Mike. They're pulling up, pushing up. There is no way Damien was going to go down. He couldn't go down. The trade cannot go down, will not go down, has never gone down like on a 12-hour. This trade has never missed. Matter of fact, it's already been profitable. It's already gone from, you would enter, would have been on the orange line. So this is the analogy. Does everybody get the analogy? Yes or no? It's a very simple analogy, but very accurate. Again, we have Damien trying to swim down to the bottom of the pool to get this gold coin. I don't blame him. It's $3,000 fucking an ounce. But he pissed off a few people. He pissed off Rambler, Kirk Brown, and John Parker. That's the three men underneath him pushing up. That's the three green right here. Above him, there's indicators that are green saying it's really a buy. It's a buy. Above him, he has three more people hooked him. Poor, I don't know what Damien did, but he pissed off these fucks. They're hurting him. But at any rate, he has three people above him. That is Joe, Mike, and Tom. They're pulling up, pushing up, pulling up. The trade cannot go down, will not go down, and gold will go back up to where I told you it is. It's as simple as that. Okay, so that is the analogy. Yes is on TikTok. No, yes is on YouTube. I'll go ahead and close my live down right now. Oh, there you go. Okay, there's Rambler and DL. Okay, 777 is good. All right, so how do you trade this trade? You come over to here. Well, we can go back in time. I'll show you. Let's go. The current one's the current one. I can't show you what it's going to go to. I mean, I can tell you, but I can't tell you. Like, it's going to go up, but I can't show you it's going to go up. But I can show you the past trade, the one previous to it. So let's go over there and look. And let's see right here. And we're going to go over to back here. All right. Now, what you're going to see is we're traveling back in time on the coolest feature they have here. What we have is we're back to, roughly speaking, May the 15th, 16th. Okay. All right. And then now what do we see? Remember, this was Damien red, green, 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 getting pushed up, green, green, getting pushed up. So how do I take this trade with my system? All you do is this right here. I'm going to zoom in for you guys so you can see it a lot clearer. All right, right there. Okay. You're going to see my system has these little EMAs. They're just little lines. When the orange line is below the green and the yellow, right here, this is your entrance, actually right where price action is. This is called your entrance, or it's called the buy stop. It's a future pending order. That's all it is. You can click on it, right click, and hit a buy stop. Ask your broker how to do it. And because it's green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop, this is your entrance. We all clear on the entrance, yes or no? Thank you on TikTok for answering. I'll wait for the people on YouTube. This is your entrance of the trade. There is no confusion. There is no maybes, could be's. You will enter when price action hits the orange line. Now, because this is a 12-hour chart, I allow the pivot point action stop loss. Okay, so what does that mean? It comes down, hooks, comes back up. When it comes back up, crosses this, our stop loss is below here. Now, if it's like a 1 hour, 15-minute, or a 30-second, you can't use the pivot point on it. It's too close for 99% of you. I would go up time frames to like the 12-hour daily and put my stop loss there. Okay, so this is where your stop loss goes. My system have exact entrances. My system has exact stop losses. What else does it have? Well, pretty neato is it actually has your take profits built in too. Watch. So this is your stop loss. Take profits are this. You're going to take profit 1 is this yellow line. Take profit 2 is the top of that line. Take profit 3 is your orange line. Take profit 4 is the previous highs. Okay, so you take profit 4. Hold on 1 second. And then you'd let a runner run. So these are called your take profits. A runner means you move it to break even slightly above and you let it run. And these are your take profits. How accurate is this? 99% accurate. It will always go to that orange line, take profit right there. So all you do is enter, take profit 1, 2, 3, 4. This right here will turn to green just so we're on the same page. These little things will eventually come back up and turn to green like this. And then that price action will come up like this. Doop, doop, doop. And then you'll see the blue and the pink cross down here. I don't have a pink, but it's going to do this. The pink will come up. And then the blue will come over. I'm telling you this all before it happens. I do this live every day. You'll see exactly the same thing. I do it with 5-second, 1-second charts. Same thing applies as 12-hour. We're on 12-hour gold as our example. We used Rambler. Actually, we used Damien to be our example. To go down, he was trying to go down and swim down. That's what this chart trade will do. This movement down right here on the 12-hour, because look, you can even see this looks like an M right here. Everything looks like this is a sell. It is not. My system is calling out bullshit. Damien is trying to go down to the bottom of the pool. That's the analogy. Below Damien, we have 3 real direction bars up. 1, 2, and 3, up, up, up. And then above Damien, actually we have our bars here and here, and the candles themselves change colors, and so does one of my EMAs. So they're all telling you buys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, there's 1, 2, 3 things pushing up, 4, 5, 6 pushing up. There's only 1 going down. My system's telling you it's going to go up. I'm telling you how to go ahead and actually set up your trades, where your entrances, where your take profits are, where your stop losses are. So this is exactly it. So what we do, since price action is right where it should be, we're going to hit the buy button right there. And then we're going to go into the trade. And then we're going to take all this away. And then we're going to see how this trade plays out. So we're going to go ahead and move it like this. Now, Don't worry about how much money was made. That's useless. What matters is, was that the correct call to get into the trade with? And yes, that was the correct call. See the confetti falling? 100% win rate. That is correct. And that's not just with gold. Whenever this pattern repeats with any symbol, including Bitcoin, including any futures, including anything at all you think you might want to trade, it absolutely works every time with every symbol when you can set it up properly, just like I showed you. And that's it. And gold already went from 3,313 on the current one to 3,363. And it's not done yet. Gold is going to go back up to 3,381.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
And that's how you use the system. Does anybody have any questions over this, Damien or Rambler? There's nothing confusing about my system. My system is 100% easy to use. I'm not saying it's not like learning a language. My wife always says it's like learning a new language. You know, it can be a little confusing, but if you just follow the rules, you'll see. And that's it. Any questions? Ask away, please. Let me drink the rest of mine. Whoa. Hydrogen water. Hydrogen water. All right. Any questions over how to trade? Forget all the bullshit you thought you knew about trading. It's all wrong. Literally, they taught us the wrong way to trade, intentionally having us lose. I don't give two fucks whether you believe it or not, but it's the truth. No questions at all. So gold, 12-hour. Gold will be going back up. Now, is it going to go down earlier? Of course it does. That's what forms these higher buy stops. Of course it does. Everything I just said will come true, period. Doop, 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 doop. That's the way it's going to come down. Okay, so hopefully you have no more confusion, Damien. You just don't know the rules. You're only confused because you have no clue on how the system actually works. All right, no questions. No questions on TikTok. Larry's good. Lazarus good. No questions on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Grandma says, I believe. Yeah, you will. Just stick around. No rush. I've been here for 3 years. Take your time. I would go back to, are you on TikTok? You're on YouTube. I would have Damien and Rambler. I'd go over to YouTube like you're at. I'd go under my playlists. I would go specifically under these playlists, how to do the Uno reverse. This is the one I would go to, this one right here. I would click on this one right here. Boop. They're all great. This just happens to be the best ones. I would go into here. And then this is what I would do. Doop, 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 doop. And I'd watch all these and get a really good idea of how the system works. Then I'd come on my lives and I'd watch me trade the lives every day. I just did, what was that, non-farm NFP the other day, non-farm payroll. Smashed it into the ground. Completely dominated it. Ate it up. Yep. And I'd go back over and watch my videos, see how accurate I am or not, if you think I'm not. Other than that, I'd head over to here, buy the Safe Trade System, $575 for the year. You only need that, period. The gold is for gold people only. The crypto is for crypto people only. I would strongly recommend you get the full system, the OG system. Oopsie. I dropped a few things. Okay, now, that was how easy that was for that stuff. Let's go over a few, hold on. Good morning, Jacob. What's up, Jacob? Good morning, Blue Tide Acrylics. What's up, buddy? He's the one who makes our coolest things. Jacob is the one who makes these for us. He makes these cool. I give out awards to my better students, my better members here. Safety Trade System. This is just so cool. It's like a little acrylic thing, but it is cool. About 6, maybe 8 inches. Anyway, that's our YouTube awards for people who are really, really good with the system. And that's Jacob does that issue. Everyone should be thanking him for that at Blue Tide Acrylics. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you too. Just had a request for a chart up. That's all. Said DL. Oh, DL is trying to get EURUSD. Is that the one? Yeah. So he wants to look at EURUSD. Sure. Let's look at the charts for him. Now, let's take a look at EURUSD. We'll do it with my system, without my system. Let's go over to, I think I put EURUSD because he's been asking for this quite regularly. Did I not add? I thought I added EURUSD to this list. Negative. Let me go over to here then. Let's type in. So for those of you who don't know, EURUSD is the biggest. Let me make that to blue. Yeah. Is the biggest Forex currency pair in the world. Forex dwarfs the stock market, dwarfs everything. Forex is $7 trillion with a T dollar a day business. Well, no one really knows. They estimate from 6 trillion to 7.8 trillion. I just say 7.2 trillion because that's one of the last ones I saw that they actually gave a number on. Either way, 7.2 trillion. It's a big fucking market. Old ways of trading fail us 93% of the time. There's no fucking way you know what anything's going on right here on the 12-hour. Let's go ahead and go up to the weekly. Yep. We are shooting over. Now the weekly over here without my system, 100% useless. Nothing you can do with it. Zero anything. Nothing at all. Zero. You don't know what the fuck this thing's doing. You don't have a clue of anything. My system, on the other hand, we know it's exactly going right here to the, whether it touches this or not, the weekly blue line is irrelevant. It's already made a shit ton of money. The buy stop for me would have been down here, somewhere in the probably 12-hour daily mark. Let's go back to the daily and see. I can tell you for specifically. Yep, it's a 12-hour, told you. So we'll go back to here. Here's your 12-hour buy stop. Green, 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 red. Green, green, buy stop. I told you back then it was going to go past the orange line. It did. Told you it was going to go up to the daily. It did. Now I'm telling you it's going to the weekly, and it will. Or get closer than where it is. EURUSD is a weekly buy stop. 1.18121 is where it's going to go to. Then 1.19. And then 1.20. And then 1.211. Now, eventually, it is a monthly, 3-monthly sell stop. So after this push upward, let's see something really quick here. Yeah, they limit my data. Oh, speaking of which, no, I got to get that. That's just the way that goes. Anywho, where was I? So yeah, EURUSD. So it's a very, very, very 3-month buy. Then it turns into a 6-month, 12-month sell. Now the buy on this one, we can get as high as 1.30, by the way, just so we're clear on EURUSD. But he doesn't want EURUSD long term. I'm sure he wants EURUSD shorter term. So let me show him what EURUSD shorter term will look like. Yes, my system works on 1 second, by the way. 1 second sell, 5 second sell. I would not do a sell on EURUSD right now, though. 1 minute buy. 1 minute buy is already in the money. It was a 1 minute buy. It still is a 1 minute buy, but you're a little late. Take profit 1.17783, 1.17800, and it's going to go back to 1.17814. Then let your runner run. It will go past 1.1785. That's the 1 minute buy. 5 minute buy, 3 minute buy. It's got to be a sell up in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Nope. Beautiful 90-minute buy. 90-minute buy stop EURUSD. Take profit, the only one I really care about, 1.17937, and let your runner run. It's going to go past 1.18386. Yep, 2-hour buy stop, same exact thing. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for your EURUSD. And you are welcome, DL.
I am not a financial advisor.
Hopefully that helps you out. Just let me know whenever we need any more awards. Thank you, Blue Tridacos. Thank you, Jacob. You're welcome, Rambler. Hopefully that helped you out, DL. Purchase the system for the new people. You will not regret it. I attend the lives. I also rewatch the training videos. I pick up more and more each time. No regrets at all. Nice, Sabrine. So Sabrine is speaking up. I recently purchased the system. Oh, thank you for speaking up, Sabrine. You sign an NDA after purchase. You get scheduled for your training session, which is usually every other week when I'm not on vacation. There's a support group in the in the Discord in the learning room. What's up, Menike Company? It's been a long time. Yes, it has, brother. How you been? You're welcome, DL. No regrets at all. Nice, Sabrine. Now, it's easy, it's peasy. I can trade it like it's the back of my hand. I just go make all kinds of correct trades. But you still have to learn. You have to absolutely fucking learn. It cracks me the hell up when people, oh, well, you make it look easy. Yeah, I make it look easy because I invented it and I've been using it for the last 3 years. Well, almost 3.5, 4 years, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to make it look easier than anyone else because I kind of, I have it mastered. You guys will master it. It just takes time. Tommy, one of my guys, look, over here. I have one goal only. And that is to get you guys retired if you want to retire. And here's my list of people who are retired. And it's not even a complete list. I'm sure I have dozens more people retired. I just don't read their emails or bother writing them down. It's kind of just more of a current thing. So anywho, D. Haas, retired. D. Nice, retired. Marco Risby, retired and traveling the world, by the way. Kimberly Harrington, retired. Maria Toller, stay-at-home mom. Mr. Gold on the live, retired. Adam S., retired. Boost, retired. Tommy, that's the one I was just talking about. He was making $8,000, $10,000 trades like an hour after my training with him. His biggest trade is over $203,000. Jay, $223,000. Rocket, Larry, and Harry all make several $100s. Larry's on every day. Good morning to you again, Larry. We actually have one of our members done so well that he has his own regulated brokerage firm and his own house. Speaking of homes, we have 2 members who were homeless and are no longer homeless. You should go ahead and look at the Billy story. When you hear it, it's a little bad audio, but he was homeless. He traded himself out of homelessness with the system. Yeah. So I'm just saying. Yes, the old ways of trading are right here or there. No, they're not right long term. They are wrong long term more than they're right. Period. It's a horrible way to try to use Fibonacci retracement. It's not me. And by the way, let me throw out a couple things that are factual here. Every trade I ever call out is tracked. Okay, good or bad, win or lose, every trade I ever call out. Thanks to Kim, the Candle Envy lady. Every one of my trades is called, right? Here's the calls here ever since November of last year, coming up quickly on a year. Every day that I call a trade, everything's tracked. It's typed in, non-changing, nothing's edited. Here they are. So every day I call the trade, and you can look at those and see how good that was or not. That's up to you. It's an amazing, accurate calls, but there they are. Better yet, I had Keith create what's called a trade tracker. And that's what this is. It tracks every trade ever made by my system. Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it not? And it's always tracked, every trade, period. Okay? And I offer my trade tracker to any other trader in the world, just so we're clear. If you have a system and you have people following you, and you're willing to pay a few $100s for Keith's time to get it coded, any person out there can track their trades. And if you have a nice 100% win rate like I do, you can track them for the whole world to see. Or any other trader out there, I don't care if you think you're the #1 trader on YouTube, prove it. I don't want to see your fucking trade here or there or a call here or there. I want to see like I do. Every one of my trades that's tracked on any symbol I pull up, it's tracked. Any symbol I pull up, it's tracked. Win or lose, and thank God they've all been wins. But any other trader that has any other kind of following out there at all, and you're willing to spend a few $100s, go ahead. Every one of your trades will be tracked for the entire world to see, just like I do. And you're not going to see any other trader do that because they all suck ass and they're all fat bullshit. Okay? What's up, Menike? So go ahead. I have a trade tracking tool made by the great Keith Palmer. He's amazing, the best coder by far of anybody. He works for Disney right now. He used to work for NASA. He's just fucking genius when it comes to coding. Now, is anybody going to take me up on this offer? No, because every other trader out there is bullshit and cannot trade. And I'm not talking about 10 ticks profit. I want you to be able to show me that you can trade with the trade tracker on 1 second trades as well as you can on weekly. Go ahead and show me, and you can't use my system, by the way. There's no other trader out there that's going to take me up on this offer because they all suck ass. But you can't talk derogatory about people. Okay, well then take the trade tracker, pay a few $100, $200-300, whatever, how complicated your shit is, Keith will tell me, and then track your fucking trades. Tommy came on, God bless his soul, he's such a nice person. He goes, well, there's this guy that's in charge of billions, he would do it, but he's undercut. Bullshit. He's doing fractional trading, he's not doing real trading, he's not trading on the 1 second chart, he's not trading on the 5 second chart, he's probably trading on the daily, 12-hour, weekly, and no one can miss those trades. You'd have to be the slowest trader on earth. And why do I say that? Well, let's be clear on why I say that. Look, you'd have to be the absolute slowest trader on earth to miss any kind of long-term trades. You'd have to be. There's no other way around it. You literally, why? Because the markets never go fucking down. Over a 23-year period of time, they've dipped 4 times. Over a 19-year period of time, they haven't gone down once. So how do you lose a fucking trade unless you're the most horrible? Just buy something and hold it, and automatically, now don't do it now, it's too high. The markets are at record highs. I would not recommend that. But, in the past, 20 years ago, you could pick anything and be right. Any fucking stock, any symbol at all, and they go up. Any symbol. Look at look at ES1, never down since here. Look, the last time it did it was here, 2009. 15 years ago. Straight up, ES1, I don't even know if it went down 15 years ago, 19 years ago, SPX, NQ1, NAS, US30, YM1, straight the fuck up. For how long? For fucking ever. They never, ever, 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 ever go down. Now, is there a problem with that? Yeah. What's the problem? Oh, it's going to come crashing down one day. There's only so far they can keep this bullshit going. Look, 10 years. There's other symbols I have way more history on. I mean, it is the biggest scam on this is just, It's going to come tumbling down, but in the meantime, we're going to keep riding it up and making money and all that, okay? I have recently purchased a system for new people. Oh, I already said that. Morning, Filio. Good morning, Filio. Good morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Sevens, if you all understand that we're calling these buys on the daily, weeklies, it's going to keep going up for that period of time till the record high is hit. And then sevens, if you understand that they are so far away from my orange line, for instance, on US 30, it is just catastrophic, like a 40, 50, 60%. It has to come down to US 30 to 40,000. Preferably down to about 34,000. It just has to. It cannot be. This isn't rocket scientist stuff. Look at this. It cannot, price action cannot be this far away from the orange line for long. It's going to come back down to there. Is it going to go make a high, the record PR high? Personal record? Yes, it's going to go up there as I called. But damn, is this ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Thanks, Grant. This is entire price action is psychotically far away. I can tell you that if you see a 30, 40, hell, probably 50% drop in the market over the next little bit, I would. Now, is it going to go up for the next 2 to 3 years? Probably, yeah. Then they'll probably knock it down right before the elections, a year out of the elections, maybe a year and a half out of the elections, they'll drop it. But yeah, that's just ridiculous. But is it going to go up? Yeah, keep taking the buys. Keep your money in the market as long as you're comfortable. I'm not a financial advisor. Do what the fuck you want to do. You guys are all adults.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
No, it trades both sides. See, again, yeah, that's very... No, we too... So when this stuff flips, let's go over to... oopsie, hold on. I got to get back out of this one. Yeah, it sells better than it does buys. Just easier in my mind. Not better, I guess, but easier. Let's go over to, was it SPX? Let's go to XPX. Let's see something. Nope, wasn't daily. Whenever they flip, let me go over to here. I'll tell you when the markets are going to flip and come back down. Right here. Here's a 12-hour sell stop. Red, 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 green, red, red, sell stop down to the blue line. This is a 12-hour. This is called out back here. Right here. Let me zoom in on this one a little bit for you guys so you guys can see it easier. This is the sell stop right here, and this is SPX, and it's to the blue line. Red, red, red means down. Green is you're trying to stay up above the ocean. Red, 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 pull down, and it's going to go down and touch that blue line, and it did. Boop, just like that. And this was back here when they were all saying the tariffs, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Tariffs were no bad. The news is the biggest bullshit ever made in the history of mankind. They make up the news to try to fit the narrative of what happened that day. What the problem is, they'll come out with news 2 or 3 times a day. Oh, the market went down because of this. Oh, the market went up because of this. And it's the same fucking day. They're so hilarious. What a bunch of dumbasses. No, it works for buys and sells, shorts and longs. Yep. I might have to get you guys over to Nadex, by the way, if you keep having troubles with these other ones. All right, any other questions? Na. Look, here's US 30. These are the closed demo trades. Are they in profit? Green. These are the open trades. Are they in profit? Green. Yep, in the money, in the money. One of these US 30 trades went down $16 and went up $1,800. Called out by, this is my signal service. Every one of these things here is what goes to my signal service. Has YM1 trades all been correct? Yep. All green means all profit. Has NAS been called out correctly by my signal service? Yep, green. Has NQ1 been called out by my signal service? Yep, all green, 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 green. Has SPX been called out by my signal service with closed and open trades? Yes, all green. ES1, all green. Gold, gold's printing money. All green on gold. 2 open trades. These are 4, 5, or 6 closed trades. Bitcoin, same thing. If you'd have listened to me on Bitcoin, had my system and had the signal service, you can. It's still calling correctly, by the way. This is the open trade at 28,000 right here. I believe that was right there. This is a weekly. Okay. Oh, my bad. 28,000 profit. My bad. It got you in at 83,000. First trade was 31,000. Sorry. It's on a 3-month. These are closed trades. You made $57,000, $15,000, $22,000, and $41,000 on Bitcoin's trades right there. If you listen to my signal service, currently you're up 23,000, you're up 43,000, and you're up $80,000 on this trade right here. Again, these are my signal service. This is the trade tracker tracking error. I don't care. You can go to Ethereum. You can go to XRP. I don't care. Every time you'll see the same thing. Green, if it can be tracked, you'll see the same thing. Green, 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 win. These are open trades, still in the money. Told you to get in at 60 cents. Told you to get in at 60 cents. $2.27. Told you to get in down here, and these are all closed in the money. XRP trades. It doesn't just work on your Forex or your indices. It also works on normal stocks. It works perfectly on, it works amazingly well on normal stocks. All in the money profit on Nike, Target, J&J, CVS. Doesn't matter. All profitable, all tracked. Every trade I ever do is tracked manually and computerized. Tells you when to get in. Tells you demo trade only. There you go. Isn't this fun? How about if you guys stumbled across a system that actually works? Huh? What do you know? I love those buys, by the way. Remember the 90-minute buy stops. It's a 3-minute sell on all indices, but the 90-minute buy is all you got to remember. Look at that. Look at this buy. You're going to see this cross down here. Pink and purple will cross the blue. This will hook up these little things. Price action will go up like this. Price action will touch this. Then it will go up past here, and that's ES1. Same thing for any of them. Oh, sorry. Yeah, ES1. This will be US 30, same thing. YM1, same thing. NAS, same thing. And Q1, same thing. SPX, same thing. And there's ES1, same thing. They're all the same. Everybody says that those are all 6 different. No, they're not. They're all the same exact symbols. Period. And when one's lagging, that's when we make even more money. Oh, all right. I think I'm good. All right. TikTokers, any questions before I roll? TikTokers, any questions before I go? I'm going to head over to YouTube for a minute, and then I'm going to quit completely this morning. You guys have a blessed day on TikTok. Everybody enjoy their holiday weekend. God bless you all. All right, TikTokers, talk to you later. Thank you all for being here. Okay. Bye, TikTokers. God bless. YouTubers, any question before I go? Any questions before I go? YouTubers, Facebookers, Xers, Twitchers, any questions before I go? You're welcome, Fletch. You're welcome, Grant. In the image on screen, you don't have a red BD detector. On the image on the screen, I don't have a red BD detector. What's a BD detector? BS. I don't have a red BS detector. No, it only forms red when it goes down. So you look at this. Oh, he's asking why that isn't a thing. It's a 45-minute. I explained that earlier. It's a 1 hour buy stop. I just think you're going to see a little bit more of a dip. It's going to turn into a 90-minute buy stop. But it technically is a 1 hour, 90-minute buy stop. There's the red right here he's asking about. Again, you just need to get the system or study a little bit more, watch the lives, and then get the system. You're welcome, Sabrine Hill. Thank you so much for being here, Sabrine. I hope you have a blessed afternoon. You're welcome, Filio. Yeah, I explained that earlier. It just went over your head, CR. You just missed it. That's all. I said that I called a 90-minute because I expected it to go down a little further on the 3-minute, and then it'll hook and come back up again. You're welcome, CR. All right. God bless you all on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that stuff. All right. God bless. Talk to you all later. See ya. Well, that was a nice live. Nice and easy.